You're listening to the Winsight Podcast Network.
The fresh market has big growth plans, gas prices are climbing, and Dollar General has opened a first-of-its-kind distribution facility. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top headlines from CSP Daily News and Winsight Grocery Business. I'm Heather Lally, Editor-in-Chief at WGB.
And I'm Steve Holtz, Editor-in-Chief of CSP. Chilean retailer Cencosud is marking the first anniversary as parent of the fresh market with plans to grow the U.S. specialty grocers' store count by double digits. Over the next 24 months, the fresh market is slated to add 22 locations, which would expand its base of 160 stores in 22 states by nearly 14%. During the second quarter, store brand items from the fresh market rolled out to Cencosud stores in Brazil and Peru after hitting shelves in Chile the previous quarter.
The U.S. average retail price of regular grade gasoline increased 5.93 cents per gallon in the past 2 weeks to nearly $3.96. That's according to the most recent Lundberg survey of U.S. fuel markets. That's up 32.25 cents per gallon from 6 weeks ago. At the same time, gasoline stocks have been dangerously low, supporting the higher prices. But refiners have been producing gasoline at an impressive rate, according to a recent analysis.
Dollar General opened a new distribution center in Blair, Nebraska. It's the discounter's first dual facility that combines both fresh foods and traditional merchandise capabilities. The 1 million square foot facility cost about $140 million and will support more than 1,000 Dollar General stores once it is at full capacity.
The New Jersey Gasoline Convenience Store Automotive Association is voicing opposition to a New Jersey Lottery Commission plan to allow lottery players to purchase certain tickets online. The Lottery Commission voted August 17th to allow itself to sell lottery tickets over the internet without the involvement of a retailer. The association says the effort puts brick-and-mortar retailers at a disadvantage by putting them in direct competition with their supplier.
With food pricing still elevated, it appears shoppers think that grocery retailers are raking in profits. A survey of 1,200 consumers by the Feedback Group found that many believe grocers clear a net profit margin of 35%, well over their actual net margin of 1 to 3%. That's higher than a year ago when shoppers thought their primary store enjoyed a net profit of 33%. In the latest poll, less than half of respondents said they feel their primary supermarket is on their side when it comes to inflation.
While interest in electric cars is growing, the trucking industry is leery of California's push to eliminate diesel-powered heavy-duty trucks in favor of electric versions. Alan Schaefer of the Diesel Technology Forum says new commercial trucks are equipped with selective catalytic reduction systems and particulate filtering systems that bring emissions way down to near zero. Trucking companies, however, can't afford to replace their fleets as each truck costs six figures. The number of near-zero emission trucks built after 2010 represents about 57% of commercial trucks on the road today.
General Mills veteran David Best will become President and Chief Operating Officer of Coborn's Incorporated at the end of the year, following the retirement of President and COO Dave Meyer. Meyer, who started his tenure with the regional grocer in 1985 as an evening shift manager, became President of Coborn's in 2021. Following his retirement, he will remain on the company's board of directors. Starting Monday, Best will serve as Chief Operating Officer at Coborn's and will also serve on the board of directors.
The National Association of Tobacco Outlets, or NATO, has named David Spross as its new executive director following the retirement of Thomas Bryant. Spross has more than 23 years of experience in the tobacco industry, most recently as Senior Vice President of Government Relations and Strategic Engagement for Reynolds American Tobacco Company. He will start September 1st.
Hawaiians are still recovering from devastating wildfires that ravaged the island of Maui and displaced thousands of residents earlier this month. And grocers from across the nation have been raising funds to help them get back on their feet. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is also stepping in to help those in need by loosening purchase requirements under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. Those receiving SNAP benefits for groceries can use the funds to purchase hot foods through September 14th.
H Mart opened the doors this month to its newest Massachusetts location in the Boston neighborhood of Brookline. The Korean grocery chain is also plotting a new store in Schaumburg, Illinois. Chicago-based Jongbu Market, an Asian-focused grocery retailer, is also opening a new store on Gulf Road in Schaumburg, less than a mile and a half from the new H Mart.
Candy maker Ferrara says it's having a banner year in reaching its DE&I goals. Its corporate hiring process criteria includes ensuring that during recruitment, 2 of the chosen candidates are women and 2 are people of color. As a result, the company has seen an almost 10% increase in the hiring rate of people of color at all levels of the corporate team.
And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News or WinsightGroceryBusiness.com. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Steve Holtz. Have a great day.